UNZD technical analysis starting on a weekly time frame. This is our weekly upper zone, weekly mid-range zone, and then weekly lower zone as well. Now let's talk about pushes and exhaustion. I'm seeing a strong push to the upside, breaking this level of what? Sensitivity. This is what? A push to the upside. What happens after a push? Exhaustion before a continuational move to the upside. So on this weekly time frame, what we are seeing here, or what we can tell over here, is that price is definitely going to come for what? Exhaustion before a fine buy pressure over here to the upside. So this is what? A clear uptrend on the weekly time frame. Now let's move on to the daily time frame. Look at what the daily is also what telling us. Alright, so on to the daily time frame very quick. Alright, so this is the daily time frame on UNZD, and then you can see we have our levels over here. This is our daily upper zone, daily mid-range zone, and then our daily lower zone. Remember, on the weekly time frame, we said that price has to what? Come for exhaustion, okay, or price has to complete exhaustion on this weekly mid-range zone before it find buy pressure to the upside, which is going to be the overall direction on this particular chart, okay, or on this particular pair. Remember, on the weekly time frame, price is an uptrend, okay, and then we are expecting price to come back for exhaustion or to complete exhaustion on this weekly zone, where it is going to find buy pressure to move in the overall direction of that particular chart or of that particular market. All right, so since we know that price is going to come down for exhaustion, or price is going to complete exhaustion right here on this weekly zone, that means that we can find entry around this level, okay, to capitalize on the exhaustion before it completes. And then once exhaustion completes, we look for an entry to also capitalize on the overall direction of this one market. All right, so now that we know what we have to do at this very instant, let's move on to lower time frame and then find entry to capitalize on the completion of exhaustion before another entry also to the upside, which is going to be the overall direction of this particular market. Now let's move on to the 3-hour time frame and look at how we can find entries. All right, so this is the 3-hour time frame on USD. Let's try and then explain things over here. Let's try and explain things here. All right, so this is 3-hour time frame on UNZD. So what are we supposed to do here? Remember, we are going to capitalize on what? Exhaustion before it completes on this weekly zone, and then the overall direction will set in. Right, so how can we find entry to capitalize on this what? Exhaustion before price moves to the upside? Very simple. Number one is that if price manages to break this buy pressure to the downside with a push, we wait for exhaustion and then we find entry over here to the downside. So that is one way that we can find entry on this particular market. Number two is that if price doesn't break this level of what? Sensitivity, and then move straight to the upside, we are also going to find entry around this level to the downside to complete exhaustion. All right, so let me dive deeper into what I mean by that. All right, so we have a level of what? Sensitivity over here. We have a level of sensitivity here. Okay, and then this level is so strong. Why? Because anytime price comes to contact, it sees buy pressure to the upside. So price may go back, okay, due to the strong buy pressure here, and then find sell pressure over here to drop to the downside to complete the exhaustion that we are expecting. Okay, yeah, so why will price move straight to the upside? I have to be able to explain that. Okay, number one, as I said, due to a strong buy pressure over here. Okay, and number two is that price is going to move straight to the upside because we are going to see what a lot of what buy limit orders being set here. Okay, so price is going to react to those levels as an impulse move to the upside before the overall direction will set in. Okay, yeah, so either way that price will turn, we are going to follow. So if price decides to move to the upside, okay, which I'm saying that is an impulse move due to take profit being hit, buy limit orders set here and all that. Okay, if price give us the impulse move to the upside, this is exactly where we can find a proper entry to the downside. And if price doesn't go up, okay, then it decides to break this strong buy pressure also to the downside, then we are going to wait for what? Exhaustion, find entry over here also to the downside. So this is the full view on UNZD. If you haven't joined my Telegram channel, go to my profile. The link of my Telegram channel is there. Click on it, join. I'm giving signals every day absolutely for free. And remember to like and comment on this video to keep the channel growing. Thank you very much for watching.